This video is about feeling good enough. And so we all can relate to this, where we've had an experience where we don't feel good enough. Now, with not feeling good enough is when we will usually have a lot of competitiveness. So we'll kind of see that if others are all the way up here and we're close behind them, that it will make us feel like we're a million miles away, as if we're not good enough. Also, it then makes us feel isolated. It makes us feel like we're by ourselves. Everyone else is doing amazing, but we're not. And when we get this not good enough, it kind of eats into our self-esteem. It makes us feel low. It makes us feel like unless we do something amazing, so we need these kind of conditions to be met where we're hitting these sort of high standards or targets, that we're then not good enough. So as soon as we don't meet this, it makes us feel like we're not good enough. And we can all relate to this and think about different experiences where we've had where we feel not good enough. Then imagine if you felt like that all the time, and if this was really consistent throughout your life, that you didn't feel good enough. It means you're going to have really low self-esteem. It's going to affect how you interact with others. It's going to affect how you play games, and when it comes to any type of competitiveness, you're going to then struggle when you lose, and when you do lose, you're just going to feel awful. So you'll do things like cheat, you'll bend the rules, you'll try and control what goes on, control the outcomes. And so these are all symptoms of when you don't feel good enough. Some excellent strategies for when you don't feel good enough are to explore with the person and just explore, what would it feel like? What would life be like if it was good enough? So if I had a magic wand and I said, right, I'm waving this wand, now you feel good enough, what would that look like? And to go through lots of different scenarios, going through lots of different examples of, if you did this, if you did that, how would you know you were good enough? What would it feel like inside? And hopefully as you'd start to do that, they'll shift their beliefs slightly, and it'll help them to move forward and to feel a bit more like they are good enough. Another great strategy is you can give them 3 positive things about themselves each day. If they can't cope with this, just find 3 neutral things, but as long as it's moving in a more positive direction, and label the 3 positive things. They can be different experiences, different qualities, traits, things that they enjoy doing, the nice experiences they have.